G-Money, Gary G-Money Joyner. And you're listening to this show. Tonight we're going to talk about the bitch ass ninjas and how they white out our opinions and our things that because we lack control of the areas that we need. We don't have control of the areas, any of the areas of activity, it tends to hurt us, because we can't say what we want. So we got to talk. We got to be careful. We can't talk around them. We got to go in the scoop around certain areas, the way how to talk. And this is what's happening to us worldwide right now. Now they had the protests and the marches, and I heard that Jacob Blake, man, he was the latest victim of the latest victim, and his life is messed up now. I donated to the cause, but I donated what I could to the cause. I ain't by no means am I a rich man, and not as far as money goes, I'm not rich like that, but I donated what I could, what I felt would help. I think if we all gather together, we can all put some money in and help this brother out, because his life is going to be definitely different now. I think it's colon is they don't have to remove the colon and all kind of stuff. He can't feel he's paralyzed below the waist, and they stopped playing sports. I thought they should never play sports this year anyway. It was one of those years where we have the opportunity to make a moment for ourselves, and we're starting to do that. Through sports, we finally start to see something. We finally start to see we're going to cancel the season, but no, they only canceled a few games, it appears. But I still haven't watched sports, and I won't watch sports. Because this ain't the year for that. This ain't the season for that. Now the season be up there talking about how how much LeBron scored and how much all that crap and stuff is meaningless now. Our lives are more important. And as I listened to ABM's show this Thursday, I had to put it on replay. The information that he put out there was straight, and was strictly real. That was realness. That was real as you could get. But I was pounding the table listening to that stuff, man. I was pounding the table because there's nothing, more we could do. I mean, that there was you feel like you feel outraged, like anyone. You feel that vein is popping in your neck and then on your forehead, and you want to do something. You want to do something for change, and we all want change. We want change for the better. You see, we want change for the better, but we're not getting that. So I had put my, I'm not gonna take more of an hour of your time tonight. Even as this, if you're just gonna be listening to the replay of this, I'm not gonna take more than an hour of your time. I don't think. We hope, what I'm saying. But I got some thoughts that I wrote down on this piece of papers, about tonight. We talking about, how things will white out your opinion. The show was going to be called White Out, but, change of plans tonight, change of plans, because my picture and stuff, I felt like, we was going in a different direction, but it's still the same direction, because we got to check off these things. We're going to check these boxes. We got to do our checks and balances. We got to have a check and balance system that we don't have right now. I seen all the stupid posts on Facebook and stuff, and I think one of them had this. We have this. Let me look into this Facebook real quick, because I had this situation in Facebook. You know what I'm saying? In Facebook, where it was this guy was talking about how white, you get tired of black women and you need to get a Becky and shit. They was talking about that stuff. Wow. Well, we're gonna get also. They got Christian Walker going crazy over here. And this is another part, the topic I'm gonna talk about. We're talking about the fruits of your labor and stuff, and how these interracial couples, 90-something% of them, put out this piece of shits, putting piece of shits into society, and then they, as with black, mixed with black faces and stuff, and most of them are, guaranteed to sell themselves out. And it goes to show you that, when we fail to take accountability for who we bring in, who we sleep with, who we co-parent with, that this stuff just continues to happen. You continue to have these, you putting out this fake product out here, this BS product of people that you're putting out. You're not raising them right. You're not doing the things that you need to do to make sure that they're ready for the world or anything. And you're putting out things that help the demonic side of the enemy side, that you're going to continue to repeat the failures of the past. You're going to continue to flounder, and you wonder why we still sitting in the same situation from 1965, 19-something, 60-something, all the way up to 2020. Because everybody think it's all cool, and everything's so cool, and everything like that. And even if it's not just, even if you could say, okay, it's not just interracial relationships, but then you put out, you're still, you're marrying people for the wrong fucking reasons. You getting together with somebody with the wrong fucking reason. I can understand you wanted to bust a nut. I wanted to bust a nut in somebody. You know what I'm saying? You want to bust a nuts, but you gonna have to do that with freaking. You better get you a damn a body bag. Put something on over that stuff. You can get you some protection, because you're gonna protect the fact that you ain't gonna put nothing. You don't want to sow no seed somewhere you don't want to sow it. I don't think that's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But no, a lot of people don't, not even the Christians, want to seem to hold any other Christian or anybody else accountable for that stuff. Look at this fool. Look at this fool. You hear this dude? What's this? I can tell he going off saying something stupid. The apple don't fall far from the tree. Here's Christian Walker out there.
Refusing to follow directions from police officers and getting consequence for it. Oh, but since he's black, B.A.N. terrorists think they get an excuse to go burn and loot a city to the floor. B.A.N., change your name to Criminal Lives Matter, because all you really do is destroy black lives and black communities when you go burning cities to the ground in the name of violent criminals. Jacob Blake, oh yeah, he was a felon sexual assaulter, he was a domestic abuser, and he had given cops trouble in the past. There was a warrant out for his arrest. Show us the body cam footage. You're not pulling another George Floyd with us. He should have followed directions and we wouldn't be in this situation.
Wow. Really? This is good. This is the fruits of the labor from Herschel Walker. This came from Herschel Walker. And you know who his wife was? She was a she was a white woman. She's a white woman. She's straight up white. She was doing her, they was, oh man, he cute, man. She a good looking girl, man. You said, man, yeah, I ain't got no problem, man. You gotta stop worrying about who somebody else is fucking. Who they fuck. If you worry about what everybody else is fucking, you a bit, nah. You talking about, that's some bitch assness right there. We gotta start checking these motherfuckers. You gotta check everybody. Everybody getting checked. And you do that swirl. You wanna do the swirl? Okay. You wanna do the swirl. You make sure we gonna make sure they checked. Time's up for that bullshit. You wanna create fuckers like these, like one that Herschel Walker just made right there? Anything true to his statement right there? Seeking mixed nuts. That's what they making. A whole bunch of mixed nuts. You got these mixed nuts coming out here doing, just destroying just destroying us. But nobody wants to talk about the daggone, let's not talk about them. Okay, let's not hold anybody fucking accountable for what they make, what they say. Let's not talk. They go bed. They go into bed with their white wives or their white husbands, and they don't discuss it. Why? Because they don't have to. They don't have to think about it. That was their way out. They copped out. And you can't hold anybody responsible if you don't start holding them responsible for what they make. If you're scared, say you're scared. I will approach these folks and look them dead in the eye and ask them, why did you make kids with that woman and you know she's a Karen? Why? Why did you choose her? Why did you have so small, low standards for yourself? If it was a black woman who happened to be a hoe, I should ask the same question. You know she's town tramp. Why did you choose to make children with her? Why did you choose? But I definitely got to ask somebody else, because the oppressor is putting the oppressor's doing the job on you. So we got to check them. They have to be checked. Check and balances. It has to happen. You reap what you sow, and we're reaping it. We're reaping what Herschel sowed his seed into. We reap the benefits, or whoever the Father Doja Cat. We're reaping those benefits too. It's not a benefit. It's not a benefit to us. You can't raise no strong black men and women off of some bullshit. You can't put your seed in some crap like that. Talk about you did a good, you might have felt good at the time you did it. Yeah, talking about you a free thinker and shit. Whatchamacallit thinks he's a free thinker. But then Kanye thought he was a free thinker. He's free thinking, all right. He's free thinking their way right into the ground with them. You can bet his mixed kids are gonna be a mixed nut too. You can bet that. That's just that. You can put it right down right now. Our politicians aren't responsible. The ones that we want to, we haven't been able to hold anybody accountable. So it's going to be hard to hold the local politicians accountable. But we got to start there. We got to start there. I think I'm kind of got off topic from the beginning, but I had my mind was just wandering about everything, and I want to talk about all types of stuff right now. As I sit out here at my work site doing, you can hear the background. I'm sorry about the background noise, but this is where it is right now. We are out here talking about the matters at hand. If you're scared, say you're scared. Okay. Like I said, I want to take you to a place you haven't been before in our lives. People profess to love, yet want to fight and say they want to fight for our causes, but when you're faced with the inability to do without money, to do without certain cash flow, their opinions tend to begin to fade into what becomes a land of where your thoughts are no longer your own. That's what I was trying to say there. So, your thoughts are no longer your own, no longer benefit you, but benefit the people that you are paying you for your opinion. So that's why when you have a good desk job at Turner Sports and stuff over, what they call Turner Sports, right? You're at Turner Sports over there, and you're doing a show. Who's it called? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, nah, bro. I'm good. So when you're doing a show, you know what I'm saying? When you're doing a show based on that, right? Thanks, though. When you're doing a show, Ryan, you're doing a show like that.